Hello everyone, welcome back to Budget Scenery Workshop. Hope you are all keeping well and safe. So, today's build, as you can tell by the thumbnail, yet again, I'm writing a custom D&D campaign. I'm very new to, writing a campaign, but I wanted something to, go along with it. So at one point, my adventurers come across a church, so I wanted to build a church. Plus, I've not built one before. So the size of this, the floor plan was around 9 inches by 4, just so there was enough room for, a bit of player action going on. This was made from like 90%, possibly 95% corrugated cardboard, a few bits of scrap XPS foam. I had 1 or 2 bits of balsa wood left over, so I used that up. And I also had the lid of a little bubble blowing toy, so that was cool. Also, in my shed, I found some pretty cool looking textured wallpaper. So I thought that would make a nice sandstone looking effect for the outer walls. So that is what I used for that. And here I am just cutting out the shapes of the walls. Yeah, I think we were renovating one of the bedrooms and we had like a whole roll that we didn't use. For the steps in and out of the church, I just used a few bits of scrap XPS foam, and just so the windows didn't look blank. Some of these I have noticed they're in the wrong order, so I apologise for that. I've literally just noticed now. But yeah, matchsticks, so they just look like, kind of bad windows. And I just hot glued them all together. I mean, I wasn't too concerned about how the inside of this would look, as they're not really going to be paying much attention to it. The roof, that was just, I think I used thinner card for that. It was a old fizzy pop case, and here is the bell tower that I'm making. I made this out of the balsa wood that I found, also in my shed. Then I added individual tiles. This took quite a while, so I think what I'm gonna, although I do like the kind of randomized look, I think from now on I'm gonna make, smaller tiles but in long strips, so much quicker to apply. Even though, like I said, I do kind of like the randomized look you can get by just plonking them on. Now, when it came to painting this, I only really had to worry about these supports, so those were the only bits that I covered in like a decent couple of coats of Mod Podge, because you're lifting it on and off, so I had to make sure they were pretty sturdy. Everywhere else I just gave a simple single coat of Mod Podge. I say Mod Podge, it's not Mod Podge at all. I ran out ages ago, so I just use regular PVA glue and black acrylic paint. It kind of does the trick, but the only problem is PVA has I think has a lot more water in it, so more likely to warp, so just be aware of that. Yeah, so here for some reason, I swear I put all these like cut down videos in order. It's just the software I use just decides to completely mix them up, which is really strange. So yeah, to apply the wallpaper, I just used a simple glue stick. You can see the nice texture. The texture comes out a lot more when I add the wash. You'll see it later. Then for the roof, I fixed it with hot glue, and there you can see the the patches that I covered the loose XPS roof tiles with just a little bit of black paint and PVA. Just securing the top down. Now this was, I was pretty happy with this. I just got out my Dremel tool, just cut a hole in the middle of the top there. Added some simple garden twine, just affixed it with some hot glue. And I made a really suitable bell for the bell tower. Then just some coffee stirrers just to tidy up the bottom of those windows. And here, using another piece of spare balsa wood I had, I'm just making the roof for the bell tower. Yeah, this build I didn't go through as much hot glue. I normally go through it like it's gone out of fashion, but again, single tiles, very very time consuming, but yeah, in the end it's very very satisfying. Then just cover up the edge with some scrap bits of balsa wood. So yeah, I am still doing build requests, but it's more of a tier 2 patron feature now, although I still take build requests. I just add them to a pot, and if I don't have any projects coming up, I will pick one out. So yeah, basic grey flooring. Then I really like this technique now. I just get a sponge and just dab on different shades of grey. It's just a cool little trick that gives a really nice random texture. And again, with the walls, a black wash does tone this down. So a kind of blue-grey colour for the bell tower. Yeah, I thought use different colours as what I've used before. So for the roof tiles on the actual church and the bell tower, I painted them like a dark purple. Then just gave it a kind of dry brush / overbrush with white. Then for the support pillars, I just painted them grey. I think it was quite a light grey, but it looked pretty cool. Then just a coat of my homemade black wash, just to tone down those colours a little bit. Yeah, it looked much better with a black wash. Then I noticed there was some glue strips dripping down. I was like, oh no. So it kind of affected the whole thing. So I tore it up and there was a black patch. So I was like, oh, so I know, I'll add some flock. And here is the finished result. Okay, I'm calling this build done. I'm happy with it. It's, to me, it looks like a church. It'll serve my purposes well. The only thing that, couple of things perhaps. Someone pointed out on Reddit, and I actually, now looking back at it, I agree. I shouldn't have shingled the bell tower. The roof, yes, but the actual bell tower itself, no. The bell was made from one of those bubble blowing machine toys. When you get washing up liquid or something and you blow through it and it creates bubbles. And this one was shaped like a rocket, and the lid of it looked just like a bell. So I thought I'd use that. And as far as the colours go, yeah, I'm reasonably happy with it. I wanted it to look like sandstone because one of the main big church in my hometown where I live is sandstone. It kind of looks like this colour. It's got supports on the side. I mean, they're not grey, they're also sandstone, but whatever, can't have everything. But yeah, I also added some flocking just to make it look like it's been overgrown a little while. So yeah, I'm happy with it. And for another person that also asked on Reddit, yes, you can indeed remove that. And the insides, fully playable. And each square is your standard, 1 inch. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 9 by 4. So should the players wish to explore, they can do so. I did make a door for it, but I prefer it how it looks. So yeah, just let me know in the comments what you think. If you're not subscribed, please think about doing so. Don't forget to hit that like and notification bell. You'll never miss a thing. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so via Patreon. I suggest you go check out those benefits. And I kind of want to announce my next video because I'm super excited about it. But if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know anyway. But yeah, working on something really cool for my next video, and I'm really excited about it. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, folks.